Now we get to do the 4 whole movement of the first section, which as you remember in the chair is moon and around the crown. Again twice, moon and around the crown, then horizon and above the crown, and then the spherical mandala, and then again to horizon above the crown, and the full forward release. And when we do it in the chair, we use a different count that we're going to do it now when we are standing in the first section. We'll explain to you the difference in the movement moon and around the crown when we finish practicing right now. Okay? So let's start with the last whole movement. Let's start in 0 point balance, and we gather the wave to go to crown. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we complete and crown. And now inflowing wave, suspended wave, descending, ascending, foundation, ascending through centers, moon, 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, earth, 1, foundation 2, 3 and 4, 1, moon 2, 3 and 4, 1, earth 2, 3, foundation 4, horizon 2, 3 and 4, above the crown 2, 3 and 4, in a spherical mandala 2, 3, sun 4, 1, 2, 3, earth 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, horizon 1, 2, 3 and 4, above the crown 2, 3 and 4, and the release 1, 2, 3 and 4, 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 1, infinity, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, crown 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, complete and crown, 2, 3, 4. Now, the clarifications of the counts. When we were seated, in order for simplicity and in order to allow you just to be without too much complexity, if you may, in relation to counts, when we went to the moon, we did it in counts of 4. So the way that we practiced in the chair was this way. When we started in crown, we went 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 counts to get to the moon. This is 4. 4 counts around the crown to go to earth, and then we did 4 counts to come back to foundation in order to go another 4 counts to go to the moon and 4 counts to go to earth. Now, in the form itself, because of the momentum and for the actual dynamic sense of the movement, the counts are uneven. So they're different. So I would like to explain to you then, do it again and do it with the new count, so you can see that once we complete in crown and moon and count 4, and then you have 4 counts to go to earth right here, we only have 2 counts to go to foundation. And in these 2 counts, we get to do a path of movement that before it took 4 counts. We are quite close to foundation. It's not like we are here. Remember, I'm here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are in earth right here. So 1, inflowing wave, 2. And then we ascend in 3, 4, 1, and 2. So the first time that we go to moon, we arrive in count 4. The second time when we get to moon, we arrive in count 2. And then from 2, we have 4 counts, 4, 1, 2 to go to earth, and then you have 2 counts to go to foundation. And then from here is when we get to go to horizon. And horizon, we go above the crown, and then the spherical mandala. And the spherical mandala will not complete in crown, continue because of the momentum of the movement to take us to horizon and above the crown in order then to take us to the release. So again, I'll do it again, the counts of the moon before we do practice together, okay? So we gather the moon, we gather the sphere to come back to crown, right here. And now we go inflowing wave, which is 4 counts to foundation, and 4 counts ascending through centers to go to the moon. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, and earth is 4. Now 2 counts, 1 and 2 is foundation right here. 3, 4, 1, and moon is 2. 3, 4, 1, 2 is earth. 3, 4 is foundation, and now I go to horizon. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, sun. 2, 3, earth. 1, 2, 3, 4, horizon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now the release. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now the full extension. It's a full extension of the spine. 4. Now it's the swinging spirals. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, infinity. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is the completion of the first section. 4. This last movement, the last movement of the first section, whole movement, we have practiced it in the chair, but now since we're doing a standing practice, there are certain details, especially because we are adding the descending spring, so I would like to go again through certain details, those details, okay? So we start with moon and around the crown, and as we sit in the chair, moon, it becomes in foundation, starting in the crown. It begins in the inflowing wave, and then as it ascended to going toward the moon, remember that it goes quite high through the centers until the delicate heart in order to expand to go to the moon. So from foundation, it ascends when the level of the solar plexus, which is the level of the delicate heart, it unfolds forward to the moon. And when it gets to the moon, remember that the sphere of the moon, it centralizes the center of your heart. And then when it goes around the crown, and as it goes around the crown, it's important to understand that around the crown imply that your rib cage and the entire upper spine descends to the inner arc, which is earth. So remember that it's not just the arms go around, but also that the entire spine moves with you to come back to the inner arc in order to repeat again going to the moon. Yeah? Once we complete the 2 moons around the crown and we go to horizon, going to horizon is a completely different wave. Going to the moon, you raise in the energy and then you unfold almost into a horizontal plane to go to the moon. When you go to horizon, from foundation, you bring already the wave through you and through your arms to come back to the vertical extension. Horizon, the width of horizon is the exact width of your chest and your heart. So remember that if you go too forward, you're closing in. So just find out what is the width for you. And horizon means that it's a perfect horizontal plane that facilitates the vertical extension of your upper torso. Yeah? Then from horizon, when you start going above the crown, you descend the spring a little bit, allow the descent to be able to create the circle that allows to extend the spine to the outer arc. Yeah? And that is then when we go into the release. Actually, we go into the lateral mandala or spherical mandala. Because it was called before lateral mandala, but now it's called spherical mandala because it's made up of many, many, many different spheres. And every single sphere that you're changing as you're moving in space is another change in your center of gravity. So through the whole spherical mandala, you go from the outer arc, you arrive to the middle of the sphere, which is sun, and then you will know more about the sun when we get to the second section of Unity in Motion, and then from then you descend through the sphere till you get to earth again. And then when you do it the second time, then you unfold the horizon and you create the descending spring to go to heaven. You enter the transversal release and you create a spiral. when you're coming into the spiral and you begin the spiral, you descend in a spring, and you're going to get to a place that is called suspended heart in the middle of the spiral. And then from the suspended heart, the wave that begins in the hip will bring you all the way forward to a place called inner outer balance, which is this. You ascending to horizon, beautiful. You descend in spring to come back to heaven. You enter the transversals. This will be suspended heart right here, and then the wave with the descending spring will bring you to inner outer balance, which is a form of infinity extended. Then the swinging spirals, then circling wave, the descending spring to go to foundation will take you to infinity again, and then it will take you through the outer mandala, which is expansion, which is crown, which is the inflowing wave to come to foundation in order to complete the movement and crown. Okay? So let me show you one more time a little bit of transversal, the full release, which is going to horizon above the crown, and then entering the transversals, the suspended heart inside of the spiral, and then going to inner outer balance, which is touching the floor. Okay? From here, we'll begin in crown, and we're going to do a horizon above the crown and the forward release. So crown, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, this is the wave that gets you to horizon. Horizon, the descending spring that gets you to heaven, outer arc. Entering the transversals, beautiful. That is the suspended wave. That is the descending spring, infinity, swinging spirals. See the encircling wave that becomes a descending spring, taking you up to infinity. Continue the center of gravity to get to expansion, getting up to crown, inflowing wave, foundation, outflowing wave, and crown. Okay, wonderful. Now we're ready to practice the whole movement again. And remember that the whole movement begins in crown and ends in crown. But as we go around the crown twice and then we go to horizon, the movement keeps connecting through foundation in order to facilitate the momentum within the whole movement. All right? Wonderful. And I want you to notice in the diagonal how high I'm going to the swinging spirals from suspended, from inner out of balance. The swinging spirals get you to almost mid-level, 3/4 level, quite high, before you go around and then descend again to foundation in order for the momentum to take you to infinity. All right? So we'll do it again, this time without stopping. So 0 point, again, remember 0 point is a place that it's not stiff up, but it's just connecting to the floor, and it's pliable. It's not like a soldier. It's a little bit more, you are in the center of a space. Yeah? So you are relating to all directions. So 5, 6, 7, we gather the waves to go to crown to start the movement. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we go to moon. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we go to horizon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spherical mandala. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Earth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Descend the spring. 2, 3, 4. 1, infinity. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.